Morning, Diesel. Morning. Our hazards are on here. Let's turn those annoying things off. Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're at our second of 3 stops today already. The first one was early this morning. Now we're at our second one here. We're still in Indiana. We're in Elkhart, in Indiana. After this, I go to Michigan somewhere. I haven't even really looked at it yet. But we go into Michigan. And from there, back to Illinois. So that's our day today. We'll be running around this little area of the country and then headed back up towards Ontario, I do believe. But we'll just have to stay tuned and find out, because I don't even really know myself right now. This means that the trailer is empty. This means we're ready to go. That means, Diesel, what does that mean? It means there's cows over there, man. Do you see them? Look at them. They're over there. There, you see them? Good eye, Diesel. Good eye. Man, you got like zoom lenses on those things or what? Wow, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. We need to go back to Illinois. We're going to Arthur, Illinois. Amish town, remember? We go in there every now and then. That's where I always talk about Amish people, because there's a lot of Amish around that area. The reason why the Amish sort of fascinate me a little more than some people is because my ancestry is a branch off the same tree as Amish. My heritage, my ancestors are Mennonite. The Amish are a branch off the same tree. Same thing as, you know, Hutterites, Mennonites, Amish. What else is there? Those are 3 big branches off the same one very, very old school conservative tree. They're very passive, very... You know, Amish are like the radicals, the Mennonite radicals. And Mennonites are sort of the assimilated, the other end of it, you know, the other end. We're just normal Canadians. Could you tell I'm a Mennonite? Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like a Mennonite? I think I look way better. No offense, Mennonites, but it's true, right? I look like a normal Canadian. Why? Because we assimilated. Hutterites didn't quite assimilate. They still live on colonies, but they do live within the Canadian economy and American economy, and they participate well, but they still dress in modern, more modern clothing than the Amish do. You can still tell that they're Hutterites because the women still wear dresses and head bonnets. The men still wear suspenders and whatnot. They're Hutterite, right? And they live on colonies, and they drive cars, and they use machinery, but they don't listen to radio, so all of their vehicles have the radios pulled out of them. That's too worldly for them. And Amish, like I said, are the extreme, the opposite. Amish still use horse and buggy. They don't use any gas or diesel engines. They don't use any electricity, whereas the Hutterites use electricity. Amish people don't. So it goes in steps like that, right? This is the tree that I'm a part of. There's the Amish. Right down, the radicals down here, they don't like to use any electricity, nothing. There's a Hutterite, sort of right in the middle, they use some. And Mennonites, you can't even tell us from anyone else, because we're just assimilated right into, we like technology, as you can tell I'm a YouTuber. We like phones. You know, I drive a semi. I believe in burning diesel fuel. I have a pickup truck at home, I have electricity in my house. You wouldn't be able to tell me from any other Canadian. So let's go visit our cousins, the Amish. I think I'd make a pretty good Amish guy. They are my cousins. I think I would make a pretty good. I just gotta grow out my beard a little bit. Actually, no. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the rules of being Amish. 1 second, let me put my idle up here so my truck doesn't turn off on me. Not that high, not that high, girl. Calm down, calm down. Thank you. The rules of being Amish, I think, is you can only grow out your beard once you're married. So technically, I'd still have to be clean shaven. But if I was actually Amish, I'd be long married by now and probably have about 6 children. Maybe more. But since I'm on the other side of the tree, I'm out here making money driving a truck. But Diesel, hey Diesel, you could be my horse. We just need a buggy. We'll have I'll hook a wagon up to you. We'll put a harness on you. Oh, look at you. You look very impressed with that idea. This is a tiny little road here, eh? Look at this thing. No shoulders. My truck just barely fits in the width of the lane.
In 300 meters, turn right on Calvin Center Road.
I don't know what that knocking noise is right close to my camera. Something is rattling inside my dash, and it's frustrating me when I'm editing because I can hear it in the vlog. I don't like it.
Turn right on Calvin Center Road.
I'm going, okay. I think I read his company name wrong the first time. I had to zoom in and see what it was. Wonder how you pronounce that. Strange. We're at the first little service area here on the toll road of I-80, I-90. I'm just gonna run in there, get something to eat. Hopefully grab a coffee. I saw signs for Starbucks. They don't got any Timmy's out here, so I don't know if I want Starbucks. I don't even know. If there's no other option, I might just get an energy drink. I don't know. I really don't like Starbucks. Not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Not a fan. You can park quite a few trucks in here, in these service areas. They're only on the toll roads like this, obviously, because this is sort of what the tolls pay for, right? So at least they put the tolls to good use, and they aren't just like, you know, hogging the money. Well, listen, listen. Isn't that nice? Oh, that one was like super quiet. He must have like fancy tires on there. Here comes one. I would buy property right beside a freeway like this just to listen to that. One more guys, one more. Okay, one more. Please, would you stop wrapping yourself up around me here? I'm trying to enjoy the sun. Don't go in the mud. Why? Don't go back in it, man. Get out of the mud. What are you doing in the mud? Trying to enjoy the glorious sounds of the highway here, and you're here getting dirty in the mud, having a mud bath. Just non-stop, wonderful music to my ears. A lot of FedEx around here. I got a new keychain thingy for my keys so that I know which ones are mine. 'Cause I'm a pirate. Yeah, and it's a little, look. Indiana, Crossroads of America. Yeah, I bought a souvenir. I never buy souvenirs. But I'm a pirate. Alright, we are southbound here in Illinois. Or Illinois. However you pronounce it. I pronounce it Illinois. Because it's funnier when you say this then. Because when you drive through Chicago, Illinois, the drivers really Illinois me. I know. I'm a comedian. Part-time. Can't quite quit my day job yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost, well, we're not almost. No, we're about an hour and a half from Arthur, Illinois. Amish country. Gonna go visit my cousins. Pick up a trailer there, and then I have to have that trailer in Windsor, Ontario by noon tomorrow. Noon Eastern time, so I lose an hour because I'm in Central time right now. So I lose an hour as soon as I cross over the timeline. So I have not yet Googled it to see how far Windsor is from here. Hopefully it isn't too far. Hopefully. So yeah, like I was telling you before, the Amish are from the same tree and heritage as I am. They're just the radical ones from our neck of the woods, you know? So they're like our cousins. It was a long time ago that we had a split or whatnot, but... Oh, look, here's one right here. Right on the right here. They go by horse and buggy everywhere. Sup, cuz? How you doing? Nice lights. You gotta put like a sound system in there, man. Then again, they don't believe in electricity. So, you don't know what the Amish people are. They are the radicals from my heritage. They don't use electricity. They don't use fuel. They don't use any modern technology, or very little modern technology, as little as possible. And they're very, very peaceful, passive radicals. So not every radical out there you hear about is crazy. I mean, like, these guys are very, very friendly and cooperative. Here's another one on the left here. What's up, cuz? How's it going, eh? They don't like talking much. And back on the highway, Interstate 57 North, headed towards the intersection with the I-80 toll road. Gonna be headed back up through Michigan towards Detroit, and then crossing into Canada. We'll be in Windsor tomorrow afternoon. I don't know how far I'll get tonight yet, as far as my hours will allow me. A couple more hours. Probably into Michigan. That's my goal. I want to get into Michigan tonight yet. See where it leads. You can see those lights in the sky ahead are the city lights of Chicago and the surrounding areas. They're blotting out all the stars, and I don't like it. Alright, we're just doing our log papers here. We are in Benton Harbor, Michigan. And this is a good night to talk about lot lizards. What's a lot lizard, you ask? Well, I'm glad you don't know. A lot lizard is a trucker term, slang term, for a prostitute that hangs around and frequents a truck stop. Now, let me be clear about this. I've been driving on the road, over the road, for 5 years now or so. I've been driving truck for 10. I've only seen a lot lizard that I can recall about 4 times in that entire period of time. 4 times, okay? Maybe I'm just not stopping at the wrong truck stops. Maybe I just stop at all the right ones where there are no lot lizards. But tonight, I saw 2. They were about 50 years old. They really liked donuts. And Diesel gave them a good scare. I pulled into my spot, and as soon as I pulled into my spot, I saw them come out from between the trucks right in front of me across the aisle there, or across the whatever. You can tell. You can tell they're lot lizards by the way they're dressed, okay? They're dressed to impress, except these 2 did not impress very well. But they were trying. You can give that to them. They were trying, all right? They got my attention, not in the right kind of way, but they got my attention. I was like, what? And then you can always tell it's a lot lizard too, because they'll make eye contact with you, and they'll just be like, and that's like the signal for them to come talk to you, and you're like, no! So what I did was I shut off all the lights in the truck, and I hop into the sleeper. And I'm like, hey, Diesel, who's here? You know, that always freaks him out when I say that, right? Who's there? And so they're like right by my step down here on the driver's side, and Diesel comes bounding to the front, sees them, loses his stuff, loses his mind. Like, it could, like, it was, look at me, did I do good? You did very good, Diesel, very good. It was as if the devil himself was sitting outside my truck. He just lost his freaking marbles. Right? Oh, I even saw some teeth. His hair was standing up on his back. I was so proud of him. She went running away like a little schoolgirl. That was hilarious. Ugly schoolgirl, if you ask me. But anyways, I called the front desk here at the Pilot, and they knew what I was calling about before I even, they must have had multiple calls, because I called them up. I'm like, hey, I'm sitting out here in your lot. They're like, hookers? Yep, banging on doors, disturbing drivers. All right, well, we called the cops 20 minutes ago. We'll call them again. I've been sitting here an hour now. The police still haven't showed up. But those girls had the guts to come around and, well, actually, women. They were old women. They had the guts to come around to my truck again, because I came out to the front again. I was laughing with Diesel, and I was doing my logbooks like I am right now, right? And they come to my window again, and they just sit there and look at me. And I rolled down my window. I said, the police are on their way. And they run like scared little dogs with their tails between their legs. They took off. I don't know where they went, but the cops haven't showed up or nothing. They just probably said, yeah, whatever. I don't blame them. I am still pro-police. Hey, I'm not, I know that sounded kind of like, I am a little disappointed. Yeah, let's be honest here. I am a little disappointed that the police didn't at least come and do a round through here. I've been sitting here in my driver's seat waiting for them for over an hour now. And I'm sure they got more important things to do, okay? I'm not hating on them. I am very pro-police in every way, shape, and form. And I'm sure, you know, they're busy, you know, catching rapists and murderers right now, and they don't have the time right now to worry about a few disgustingly, a little bit overweight, obese, wannabe hookers that are wandering around the truck stop, because nobody's going to take them into their cab anyways, even if they were that kind of person. I'm sorry. You just don't got the goods, honey. You're not going to get any business. Sorry. You know what I mean? But anyways, it wouldn't get any business from me anyways. That's disgusting. Can you imagine that? Like, I am all for women. I love women. Who doesn't? The curves of a woman, just the way they look, and just a beautiful woman just stops your heart, right? And you're just like, but even if they were that beautiful, heart-stopping beautiful, they come up to the side of my truck and they want some nighttime business. No, I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't need to pay for it. That would be my answer to them. I'm sorry. I don't need to pay for it, okay? You can go, shoot, get out of here. Probably filled with STDs and diseases anyways. So children, the lesson of the day today is that the amount of lot lizards out there, in my opinion, is exaggerated. Again, I've only seen them 4 times in 10 years, 4 times in 5 years over the road. That's less than 1 per year. Oh, I'm fighting back a yawn here, I'm tired. So less than 1 per year that I've seen. But when you do see them, ignore them. Don't make eye contact, okay? Because that's like a signal or something. And it's hard not to, right? Because you're like, what's a girl doing in the truck stop? Sometimes the ones I saw in Oregon actually were very pretty young girls. They got a little closer to the truck and I'm like, are you like serious? Look at you. You're wasting your life. You're beautiful. Like, I wasn't saying this to her, but I was thinking this in my head, like, you are a beautiful woman. Like, why are you wasting your life with nighttime services with dirty truckers? Now, I'm not saying all truckers are dirty. Look at me. I am not a dirty trucker, but there are truckers out there that might be lonely enough that they might want to pay a bit, you know. But that is very illegal, guys. Let me warn you, if you ever get tempted, that other drivers around here are always watching, right? And if any single one of them reports you to your company, you're fired. If they report you to the police, you are arrested. There is no getting around it. So really, they're wasting their time walking through the truck stops here, because honestly, nobody's gonna take them into their truck. I've never seen any, like, I've only seen a few, but I'm just rambling on here, guys, because I figured we'd have a talk today. You know, Trucker Josh to camera kind of talk about lot lizards. They are a reality, but they're not as big of a reality as some super truckers would like you to think. All right, I want all of you women at home right now to be confident that your men are not being harassed by women on the road. And the women that are here, believe me, they're not going to mess around with them. Okay, you're safe. Your husbands are going to come home to you. Okay, don't worry about the lot lizards. I can guarantee you your husband's smart enough not to touch one. All right. I've heard some women before, I worry about my husband on the road with those lot lizards. I wish I would have filmed one. I probably would have been sued if I did, but nothing to worry about there. Like I said, they just don't got the goods. Back to the paperwork. We gotta get this paperwork done. Careful. Oh, dropping stuff all over the place here. My fuel card, come back. I need you. Ah! Dropping other stuff. Dropping other 1 second. Oh, I can't reach it. My arms aren't long enough. Use my feet. Use my feet. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, that was my loyalty card. Dropped it on the ground. That's not where you belong. Okay, so we drove 9 hours today. On duty for a total of 10.5 hours. Holy Dinah! Wow. Okay, so we got to get this done here. That means that I've been on duty for 26 0.75, so 26 and 3/4 hours in the last 3 days. I've had 3 full days. I know that goes. And I have 43 1/4 hours remaining on my 70-hour clock. That was without a calculator. Are you impressed? One thing about trucking and doing logbooks, until they make us do e-logs, which is coming end of next year in 2017, you got to work on your math skills. You know, trucking, you think that it's an easy job. There's a lot of math involved. Whether or not it's distributing weight across your unit. 1 second. Oh man, I'm allergic to lot lizards, Diesel. They got too close. They almost touched my truck. It's disgusting! Oh, it's gross. Seriously, it was gross. So 24th is tomorrow. I gotta get my logbook ready for tomorrow. Diesel, you wanna do the logs? I don't wanna do it. You wanna do it? Okay, thank you. You did a good job, Diesel. Good boy. You keep scaring those people away, all right? You did a good job. It's my boy. Oh, and it is time. Oh, yes, for the best part of the day. Do you know what that day is? I messed that up. Do you know what that part of the day is? Bedtime. That is the absolute best part of the day. I don't care what you say. My vlog. Best part of the day is what I say it is. It's bedtime. Oh, gonna go to the wonderful, wonderful world that is Dreamland. So guys, I've been reading all your comments. I want to thank you all for your positive support. It really means a lot to me. I love going through there and reading what you guys have to say about my video. I know I don't respond to every single one of them, but I do get a good laugh out of some of them. And some of them really encourage me, make me, lift me up when I'm feeling down. And thank you for all your participation down there in the comments section. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up button on the YouTube page, because that also makes me feel good. Makes me feel like the video I created was worth something and that you want to see another one. And so I go out and I make another one. And that's just how it works. So if you want to watch more vlogs of mine, down below, like usual, there's links in the description to past vlogs of mine. I'll see you tomorrow for the journey. We're gonna go into Canada tomorrow. Yeah, we gotta make a delivery in Windsor, Ontario. Ooh, I thought I was gonna end the vlog there. That's why I had that yawn ready to go, but then I kept talking. I just keep talking. I never shut up. We're gonna deliver in Windsor, Ontario, right over the border from Detroit, Michigan. And once we deliver that tomorrow afternoon, then we drive up to, I think our next delivery is Barrie, Ontario, which is just north of Toronto. So we've got a bit of a drive. We'll probably stop at London Flying J there, have a shower, have a bite to eat. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I believe I have 4 drops. Got 2 in Ontario and 2 in Quebec. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for joining today. 4 a.m. Be there or be square. Or in my case, round.